This year's Cartier Award winner Simon Fujiwara is delighted to present a sensational archaeological discovery. An ancient Roman city buried under Regent's Park. The Frieze Art Fair has respected the excavation site and built its tents around it, thereby creating some excellent observation points, which give a detailed insight into the strange morals of this extinct society.
The most obvious thing to say is the fact that there are incredibly ridiculously large phalluses on the Carrington sculptures. Now, not only is that quite extraordinary, but it's actually, if you look carefully, either side of the sculptures are the bronze hoops. Now, no one really understood why these hoops and what they were for. It was only upon a close inspection, if you look carefully at the hoops, they've got some indentations where hands were. Now, this is the most extraordinary thing, but it seems to be that actually people would have come to this brothel and they would have used these hoops to lower themselves onto the sculptures. I mean, this is quite an outrageous assumption, but it really sort of puts into the psychology of the people who would have come to the frozen city, that they wouldn't actually come to the frozen city to have sex with other humans, they'd come here to have sex with art and sculpture. Now, obviously this is the first port of call from entering the frozen city, which will then take you to the main road leading to the marketplace. So if we walk straight to the city opened
In this area, the discovery of Roman domination in England for 500 years. Yeah. I was surprised when I see the really job, you know. I just ask.
So what do you think of the whole project?
It's fantastic.
This is your idea here?
No,
have you done this?
And I mean, my idea was to just kind of dig some holes in the park, and then all this stuff came up, and it's kind of, so I really don't know what it's about. I think you should probably speak to the archaeologists.
They are the specialists.
Yeah.
No?
Just have no
Okay.
idea.
Okay.
And we found plenty of ants, as you see here, and we thought that they are the artist's hand, because it was the market. It's called the Macellum, and it was the market of the city.
And you are an Italian archaeologist?
Yeah, I'm just...
Coming from Rome?
Yes, and not from Rome, a small town, it is called Villa Adriana, I don't know if you know it. We have got a quite important archaeology site, it was the Villa of Adriano there. And
of the emperor?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just studying, and I'm just making a PhD here, so they just call me for working here.
We've seen those three, but we haven't seen these yet. So
you've seen the market?
Seen the market, and this is number 2. This one we saw as we walked in, didn't we?
Yeah, I think it's fascinating actually, just coming across it as though, you know, it was part of sort of in there is really quite intriguing.
When I first saw it, I thought, didn't know that was here. And then, of course, I realised that it wasn't real, it was an artwork, yes.
Some people really believe it.
Especially Americans from Texas.
Or do you actually tell people, you know, it's like actually it's kind of, it's made up, that it's not the real?
Sometimes I'll start laughing.
You start laughing?
Yeah, we just say, they're from the Museum of London and they're...
But they are archaeologists, no?
No, they're not, they're just acting. Yeah.
I almost believed him that he's like doing a PhD in archaeology.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, you bloody well didn't.
But this looks quite weird,
It's
no?
very clever.
Yeah. He's a very clever artist.
Yes, it is.
So deserved Cartier Prize winner, you think?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.